That's good. The whole kick. Oh! The kick is the Mountaineers have just beat the Michigan Wolverines.
The blowback continues following Michigan's epic meltdown against App State. Appalachian State gear is selling like crazy in Columbus. Yeah, of course it is. And to hear some people tell it, Les Miles has already agreed to replace Lloyd Carr, and Michigan and Wolverines everywhere continue to take some. Plus, noted Michigan honk Dhani Jones, a member of the '97 National Championships team, has had just about enough. Quote, "People have always been jealous of Michigan. If the same thing happened at Ohio State, USC, or Notre Dame, they wouldn't be reacting like this nationally because Michigan is held to another standard." It's interesting to hear people say Michigan is not all that and Michigan gets beat, and then people can't stop talking about it. Everybody wishes they went to Michigan. My man, I know you are fronting the bow tie revolution, and I'm sure that Orville Redenbacher, Tucker Carlson, and Mr. Peanut appreciate it, but you are way off base on this one. People are not piling on because it happened to Michigan. They're piling on because it was the biggest upset in the history of college football. And believe me, if it happened at the Horseshoe or LA Coliseum, it would be just as bad. In fact, it would be worse because both USC and Ohio State have won national titles in the past decade. And believe me, if it happened in the shadow of field goal Jesus, the Domers would get heat as well. You see, this is not a Michigan thing. This is a catastrophic choke thing. And it's for everybody being jealous of and wanting to go to Michigan. Well, I don't know what it was like before, but I'm pretty sure they don't now. And finally, if you want to know why we're wrapped as the ugly Americans, look no farther than Serena Williams, who is now the torchbearer. We've seen her boorish act after losses before, but she took it to a whole new level following that meltdown and that beatdown that Justine Henin laid on her at the U.S. Open. She came off like a spoiled, immature brat, refusing to accept responsibility for that loss, nor giving Henin any credit for the win.
I just think she made a lot of lucky shots, and I made a lot of errors. I really don't feel like talking about it, to be honest. It's like, I don't want to get fined. That's the only reason I came. I can't afford to pay the fines because I keep losing.
Yeah, trust me, you would have been much better off just skipping that presser than showing the rest of the world your true character. I mean, what would you rather do? Scratch a check for 10 gur or have the entire world think that you're a classless, poor sport? And calling Henin lucky is weak. If by lucky you mean you were out of shape and not match ready and she's beating you like a drum, then you're right. She was lucky. I mean, why are you so upset? Henin has done you in the last 3 Grand Slam events. You should be used to it by now. If anything, it should be getting easier. Mix in some conditioning and adjust your attitude. All right, I want to thank Obafemi, I am Badejo, and my forum guests. Thank you for tuning in. Mark Richt will be joining us tomorrow. You don't want to miss that. Around the Horn is next. I'll see you next time. I am out.